All right, run to citizens to be heard. We have a handful of people who have asked to speak for and against maps, but as I suspect you already know, we have a long-standing policy against allowing people to use this time to speak for or against an initiative or an individual election. We do have one person that has signed up to speak on other matters. Steve Hunt is here to speak on community Wi-Fi and neoliberalism. Steve?
So I'm Steve Hunt, 701 Northeast 15th Street, and just briefly wanted to thank you last week, Mayor Cornett, for letting me speak a little bit over and not getting upset that I did so. You know, that was nice of you. First of all, I want to, before I say my two things, I want to point out that, once again, this flyer is outside, Steve, and the images are direct from the chamber.
You're better off not getting into the maps issue. It's not helping your cause here. You asked to speak on these issues, and I'm willing to allow you to speak on these issues.
Okay. I just want to say that these images are directly from the Yes for Maps site. I see that as advocation. So, okay, regarding community Wi-Fi. Last year, Ponca City instituted its community Wi-Fi plan. Every single person in the city of Ponca City can now get online without having to pay a large bill to Atlanta-based Cox or to San Antonio-based AT&T. 2 years ago, our mayor got rid of our public access station. We used to have a public access station where people could go and voice their opinions. If there was something like this issue, people could go on and say, here's what I think, these are the facts, and have the citizens hear it. That was taken away from us 2 years ago. We could easily do this very cheaply. Everyone could get online. Everyone could have access to the internet. People who cannot afford to pay an $80 phone bill to Atlanta-based Cox could educate themselves, and it could be quite excellent. That's really all I wanted to say, but I would like to quickly, if I could, recommend some books to the people out in Channel 20 land regarding what might be going on in this city. David Harvey's Brief History of Neoliberalism talks about how in the past cities and countries have used taxpayers to fund projects, and I've seen you on Fox, Bloomberg, Forbes, Wall Street Journal talking about the success of Oklahoma City, but never once mentioning the tax, which makes me suspect that either you're ashamed of it or it doesn't influence what goes on here. Greg Leroy's Great American Job Scam, which talks about the myths of job creation, about how when massive amounts of money go to fund jobs, you're just, you know, it's like a negative. Lastly, Belly Up, The Collapse of the Penn Square Bank. This is a book written by a Wall Street Journal reporter in the 80s. I recommend people read it because there's some things going on in our city right now that are quite similar, and it's very eerie. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Steve, thanks for coming down. We have executive session. We'll be back.